Hello everybody, AOG Gaming here, back with another video on Mech Arena. I have more battles, 2 videos coming, more dislike. I apologize for that. I had my wisdom teeth removed today, so if you hear kind of a lisp, that's because half of my face is still numb from this morning at 9 o'clock. It was fine. I kind of felt the tugging in towards the end, but I fell back asleep, and I think they just gave me more anesthesia, and I just kind of passed out. Um, Yeah, so I'm not going to talk really fast, not going to explain things in depth a lot. And they're not super complicated, so that's good because, I literally can't feel half of my face in like 2 different spots. Okay, so today is all about buying. So if you want free to play content, I've basically been doing that. Yes, I've spent some money on this account, but that's only because I like the game. I like the art. I like the mechanics. I just don't like the matchmaking, the devs and their well, I'm fine with the devs. I don't like the financial deciders. Yes, it's important to make money. Go ahead. That's the whole point of making a game for you guys as a corporation. The way you go about it is very interesting. So the Gear Hub looks like a way better version, but it's basically the same thing as the shop. Um, it's much better though because of the star progress. So I think, sorry, the rank. Well, yeah, star progress, rank progress. So the thing that does is that everyone who grinds and just ranks up their mechs, like my Panther is already rank 5, right? So 5 stars right there. I got it at rank 2. So I built it up over the course of, I don't know, let's say 4 or 5 months, maybe, yeah, something like that. No, longer than that, like 7, yeah, 4 or 5 months actually. So I got 5 stars for that, but most of that was, no, like I'm pretty sure all of that was free to play. I never bought any blueprints for any mech, unless it's like I grinded for materials and got it from whatever this thing is here, this daily deal stuff, and also to complete quests so that you spend 2,000 credits or something. So here, actually, if I do this, yeah, there's the okay. So there it is. Well, that's one of them actually. I think I already completed the other. I spent 2,000 credits. Okay, yeah, I already did that. Um, so yeah, it's just that's really the only place where I've like physically bought with any type of currency, including real money. Because I didn't spend any money on blueprints because I honestly think they're overpriced. Well, most of the stuff in the game is overpriced, but blueprints are just so hard to get. Which it kind of balances the whole price aspect of it, but then it makes it even worse because not only are they almost impossible to get, especially for epic and rare, or sorry, epic and legendary, but then like also specific ones because you don't use every mech, you can only use up to 5. Um, the legendary implants are just like impossible to get, and when you upgrade them towards the end, they get a lot. Like I don't know what they're expecting people to do. Play for 3 years before they get a single freaking legendary mech. Like it makes no sense. Just like as a player, when you play the game, that you're gonna spend 3 years in the game trying to get one of the best items in the game without trying to pay any money whatsoever, just free to play the account. It just doesn't make any sense. It's not 3 years. It's like what? So to get a legendary, yeah. So the first legendary thing you can really get are the disc launcher 8s. Those are like 80, 150,000 credits. So really, they're not that hard to get, and you can spend 8 coins if you want to get them. I don't advise that. Just grind this. Um, the easiest way to get those though, like since ever, has been just getting a season pass and trying to complete it because you get 500k and you can get about 500k just playing. And then also you get rewards. So this goes to your stash, I believe, but this you collect, right? Um, yeah, because you get a lot. Yeah, yeah. So the ones on the bottom, they stay in your credit stash, so they won't be open until the season's over, which will be a week and 5 days. But you will get all the credits up here anyway. Save up. spend use the extra credits if you need on other mechs to like continue leveling up, progressing, and upgrading your account. And then finally, at the end of those 2 weeks, you would get those 500 credits. And well, you only need 450, which is still a lot, but it's definitely easier than saving up 850 credits. And this launchers are objectively the best. Sorry, not. They're the best legendary weapon in the game for all scenarios. They're the most versatile legendary weapon in the game. Not best. The best would be raw damage and accuracy, which I thought it was the EMs, but then they took off the auto targeting, so you do need more skill. So that does require it to be a worse weapon technically, because for average players or beginners, it's going to be a lot harder for them to learn how to use the weapon. I mean, it's like that even for people who are masters now. They have to do that at the beginning. But with the disc launcher, like once you learn it, it becomes one of the most useful weapons on the planet. But the thing is, the lock on, you have to be very, very precise with how you put your mouse. So you have to go above targets and try not to target them, and then launch the disc basically right above them. So you want to hit the spot right above them, and you want to get that blast radius implant on your pilot. So let's actually, yeah. So the blast radius implant for this launcher radius, I have an epic one, so I'm really happy. But yeah, it's so broken. You just need the epic one. You don't need all this other stuff. But yeah, ridiculously broken. And then obviously increasing this launcher damage will always be good. You're just increasing your damage output, and that's good. I do say you want to. The rare one is okay. I'm still able to kill most mechs, but some tankier mechs are harder to kill. Um, you want the damage and the radius together because they don't deal a lot of damage just normally. Like 44k is not a lot, and they don't shoot that fast. They're like one every second or something like that. What's the RPM? Yeah, 120 rates per minute. So twice. So every 30 seconds. Um. So yeah, that's basically like the gist of it. And today we're going to be doing some tests. Um. Yeah. So not tests. Sorry. So we're going to be doing some stats here just to like see, because pilots used to be 3,040 acorns. Now they're 3,800, which is just them being more greedy. Honestly, there's nothing that benefits the players in any way, shape, or form there. Um, and then of course the locked pilots you can't even get, which is retarded. They already have a legendary. I realized that Asmodeus and Chimera are both heavy duty. Oh, did I connect? Please tell me I connected. Uh oh. On my earbuds. It says active, but I don't. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, sorry about that. Like I said, headphones just to give clear audio because it sounds very like well, I technically am recording through a speaker when I just use my phone. I think I need to just clean the speakers because they are covered. Um, so yeah, like this 40k for the rare pilots is so, it's like nothing. Literally, it costs that much to upgrade a weapon, like one or two levels. Legendary weapons, maybe one. Depending, it just depends on what type of weapon it is. Yeah, like the progression, not the progression, the I guess the build up of like progress or things that will progress your account is so exponential. Like right before the beginning, sorry, right after the beginning, that it totally kills the middle to late game and then end game. So the mid game, you're okay for a little bit, but then when you start stepping into like later mid game before you get to like late mid game, um, you basically get ladder stuck because everyone above you is paying money. That's that's just how sorry, Pixonic is doing it. So yeah, really really sucks. Sorry, not Pixionic. What was I gonna say? That's War Robots. Not Mech Arena, Plarium. There we go. Honestly, I really don't care anymore at this point. Like, and I could get an epic pilot, so I want to get Maverick, but I also want to upgrade the rank of some of my mechs. Like, and then 8,000 for 9,000 for a freaking legendary mech. I mean, granted, that is literally like one of the best mechs in the game, but nah. And the Arachnos, they still like don't care about it because it was a free mech, so which is funny because it's not free anymore. I don't think it's available to purchase, is it? Because I got it as a derby when they had the derby for it, which was a really long time ago, like the first 2 months of playing for me, which is a really nice addition for like just me. But yeah, like after that, I increased a little bit, and then I got hit by basically paywalls. And there's a difference between a passive paywall and an active paywall. An active paywall will just it will be a pop-up ad, or you'll have to watch a video or something. Those you can see. The passive ones you don't see because that's how they get you. It's the gotcha system, it's the leveling up system, it's the rarity system in the game, or it's the how the developers have laid out their money making, and how it aligns with how much money you have to spend on the game just to be like any to have any feasible um, account that's worth your time and money. More specifically, time if you're free to play. But some free to play players spend like 10, like over the course of playing a game for like 5 years, they'll spend like at least 100 or at least 50, I would say. Because some people spend like they get the beginner pass and they don't spend any money for a while because they've progressed a lot, and then you start to plateau towards the end. That's just how all games work because like you basically have everything. You're just looking for a few things, and then they start to spend money because, well, like what are you gonna do? Wait another 2 years to collect everything else, or you can just speed it up a little bit. And I mean that's fine. That's literally where most developers will make the long term money. Like that's where their investment is in. The short term money is all the whales and the spending spree at the beginning of beginner packs and deals and whatever, so people can just speed along. And Plarium did not do it well. They had a negative feedback loop, not a positive feedback loop. So every time they released new content, it increased in price. I don't remember at all in the beginning content being priced at $100. $100 for a stupid rare gun that is unbalanced for the reason that it's $100. Same with every other freaking gun that comes out. The only ones that are more balanced are legendaries, because if they didn't balance those, they would literally just destroy the game. Like you couldn't win unless you had a chain gun because the other person has chain gun. But I mean, it doesn't work like that because we have mechs and they have their abilities. Surge, Guardian, what's his name, Zephyr, or what's his name, Zephyr. Those three robots, they're basically the only thing that counters a weapon entering the game as a new weapon and it breaking the game, because you can shut off abilities, stop them from using their abilities, or I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Unless you have a specific mechs like Eclipse, or you outmaneuver them, which is not hard if you know, if you see like what robot it is before it's like within a certain range, because those are all ranged abilities. So if they're not within a certain range, they won't get hit, so you can avoid them. But if you don't see the mech and you're trying to like you have just a straight up defensive or close range, close quarters comp build or kit on your robot, then it's really gonna suffer because that's their whole strategy is coming up close, using their ability, and then killing you in one shot. Like that's really the only way you should build those mechs. Because that's how they're built. Like they're not survivability. Maybe you could argue Surge because it does have invisibility for a while afterwards and a little bit of speed, I believe. But and it's dashing, so it can be kind of like you're strafing. You're jumping into combat. You're going up on both sides. Whatever the left or right lanes, basically, if it's a 3 lane map. If not, trying to just be on those sides, the left or right side of the map, and getting the opponents from the side, basically just dashing and trying to get either behind them, on the side of them, like anything, or behind, like literally just trying to ambush them. Or you could just be behind cover and then pop out, stun them, kill one person, go back behind cover, and just be defensive with it. So that's really the only thing that stops any weapon from being broken. But that's not really the problem because I understand that it's a new weapon they're releasing. They're gonna balance it. They usually balance it within a week or two. They're kind of slow with it. They should balance the weapons faster because it really does give the vibe off that this game is not supported for free to play. Like 100%. I don't care what your progress path, what stupid shit you have what stupid events that are overshadowed by the like. See, now they're doing specialization sprees for normal mechs. Like I don't remember the last time I saw a specialization spree for anything that literally did not cost real money in the game. That is so sad. Literally did not have not seen it whatsoever. And how do they make money off of this? Well, guess what? They're just giving you the implant, epic implant, not even the legendary. They're just giving you the epic implant, um, which is completely fine for one reason, because the epic implants are 1,200 A coins, which is so much less than 300, which is what you would get for every specialization spree, I believe, recently and maybe in the past. I don't know if it changed. Um, so yeah, I will definitely be doing this as part of the last 10 minutes. But the focus of the video is what Mech Arena should fix, why the game has basically died, and me being hopeful on what the Gear Hub can do, because I've seen some of it. There's reviews, video reviews on it, so it's uh it's a 50-50. Like honestly, um the thing is they had stuff in there for sale, but it was also on sale in the shops and in the crates, so that's fine. Like if it's new stuff that they're selling, it's fine, but for it to be $100 is not. Apologize for swearing, but $100, like any other game, like literally that's more than most console games. You give us literally, we're paying hundreds of dollars for new content that is literally megabytes instead of games that are literally gigabytes. It's not even the same amount of data, and I know it's like it's different. It's not the same thing. The mobile gaming community has been blinded and kind of destroyed by whales because they've given um, reviewers, they've given developers, they've given the games, um, financial advisors financial advisors, false data because they skew it. They skew it so much. And yeah, you can try and do some accounting and like do some statistics and figure out how to fix the game based on those ratios. But the problem is that there's not a way you can do that without pissing off the people who are spending tens of thousands of dollars on a stupid game. Sorry, it's not a stupid game, on a stupid phone game, because phone games should not be costing that much money. Plarium does not need that much money. It's literally a phone game. um yeah, like it's so ridiculous. I mean, that's all I really wanted to talk about. The last thing I want to say before I go is try and get all these deals. I would only try and get the deals that are really good and 3 stars and above. I would also try and get the battle pass. I mean, that's always been like the best bang for your buck. Because usually you get enough battles. Um, yeah, this is so stupid stuff. So yeah, so the neon shop, all of these are 3 stars. Some of them are good deals, so I would go for it because 3 stars for like $12, $13. That's not bad. That's a pretty decent deal right there. Plus, all of this stuff except for the Gauss rifles are epic or legendary, which is really good. Because those are the best things in the game, and they have some new stuff too, just in case you forgot to grab it. So Neon Shop, is basically like the best thing. The flash deals are fine, but the disc launcher is fine. I would prefer it to be a 4 star legendary because if you have below 2 ranks below what the weapon is normally when you get it, you basically just scam yourself out of money because I don't know how Plarium does it, but I swear to fucking God, I literally like there's no way this is not a thing. You sneaky developers. Because it happens every time and it's like, oh no, but it's like a 5%. No, it's not. It literally happens every goddamn time. You guys are literally skimping people out of the money and trying to do it in sneaky ways. The rank that you get for a legendary weapon, for it to be 3 stars, it will take you at least a year before you can get it up to maybe 5 stars. A year and a half to 2 years, I would say, to get it up to 5 stars. And that's just normal, which is so stupid. It's a legendary weapon. I feel like weapons should be so much easier to get because the mechs bring so much more to the table than the weapons do. Yes, they go hand in hand, but it makes it feel like the weapons and the mechs and the pilots are all, well, no. First, the weapons, the mechs, they're all on equal value, like just money wise, acoin wise. They're put on the same value, which is so stupid. Um. So yeah, that they should fix all of those things. It would make the game a lot better and feel a lot nicer and smoother. So we're gonna do some quick matches, and we're just gonna be trying to use our um, kill shot. That's it, because we want that epic implant. Obviously, we're not gonna get it today, but hopefully we can do some good stuff. And he's pretty, meta for point control. I mean, he has the dash ability, he can ambush people, and yada yada yada. Less I explain, because most of it's in my other videos. So we're gonna put this up a little bit because I just gonna. Ooh, I don't want to be shot. 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 Okay, we'll chill here for a second. Remember me. Oh, there's 2 of them. You can tell because of the pilot, but that doesn't always correspond to. Literally a tank destroyer. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep. I saw her out of the corner and I was like, yep, there's no way I can do that. Oh, okay, cool. Kill him real quick. Of course you're not going to kill him. You worthless little dumbass. You literally suck. Well, to be fair, you're in like the mech that apparently Plarium hates. Because, like, they never do anything good for it. I mean, now we're just destroying these people. Okay, well he's dead, which is fine. Um, yeah, I was just camping out there, and then I got rushed because I have a good mech, so that's why. Well, it's a 5-star painter, so they're probably all panicking. So give some Ares action here real quick. Yeah, I really hate these campers. Like, how you gonna camp and then be mad at people when they camp? Like that's just BS. I'm gonna have him strafe sideways so he's not sniping my guys out of nowhere. And I don't think I'm gonna hit him because that's like, yeah, get him away from that. It's a really good thing these reload fast because I can just like control where people go. Okay. Well, we destroyed all of them. Okay, got MVP with him. That's good. It's a lot easier, when they're higher ranked, obviously, because they don't just get killed instantly. And I could have stayed in, but that's fine, whatever. Screw that. $23 ripoff. Scam. Not even a ripoff, just a pure scam. Ooh, nope, did not want to click that. Okay, so, I mean, now that people are off, I'm just playing bots. So it's not as fun as it used to be, really. Like, yeah, it was fun for a little bit because you're only facing a few players, so you were kind of like doing 1v1s while playing around the team. So that required a lot of strategy, and it was all on the single player or the two players that were there present to play around the bots and synergize with the mechs that were on the battlefield. So yeah, that mode, that like few that was like 3 weeks ago. So like 2 to 3 weeks ago, 2.5 to 3 weeks ago, it was basically like the end of that. Now it's just people started trickling out, and you're facing more and more bots. So you really don't do a lot. And then the bots go after you when you're the MVP because that's all they can do. I'm assuming because there's no way these are real players. Come on, I know people aren't that stupid. You have to give people more credit where it's due. Like they're not just well, sometimes it's like a strategy, but most of the time it's not. So like all the players that we've actually faced are in higher places already. Oh, I went way too far. Then my fucking iPhone just sorry, not my iPhone. My moto decided to go ham. Oh come on. You didn't shitty teammate. Come on. Got him. Okay, well the good thing I did this because I realized that this dude was kind of trying to strafe me here. I have to run this way because ain't no way I'm gonna be able to deal with that. Okay, good. Thank you for covering my back. Good teammate. So I'm gonna try and rush this way. Oh hell no, I'm dead. I should not have done that. Dude, he has no weapons. You okay? Well, I guess. Ooh, okay, I dodged most of it. That's good. Oh, of course, of course. As soon as I fucking go around the corner, there is some retardedness in this game. Either I face all bots or I face an entire fucking team. Oh my god, stop locking onto the fucking target. Oh my god, it's so fucking retarded. You gotta fix the fucking game. Come on, Plarium, get off your asses. You make enough money and then you guys just turn into lazy people. Why? Literally, there's nothing going on the screen. How am I getting hit? Okay, well, this stupidity. I swear to God. Okay, well, let's see if these guys were actually on a team or they were just team sniping. Not team sniping, but like they form a team and they're not in the same clan. They're just friends and trying to ruin everybody's day. Yeah, it seems like that. Or yeah, because they all got a point, so they were all pretty there. Banana Jam and Bordorsky were definitely bots on my team. Borgoski went ham though, but that's because she was probably maxed out or something. I don't know. Okay, well, I think that does it for this video. Really, I just want to talk about some things that they could change financially to still make money, make the game better, and make it more valuable for players' time and money. Because right now it's just an insult, really. And they keep adding more salt to the wound. They have done some stuff to fix, like this specialization spree is cool, but of course they don't give you the one thing that is probably going to be needed in the next update: A coins, because that's money. They're losing money when they do that, and they definitely don't like giving people free stuff, other than stuff that you can pretty easily get. Like this was a pretty easy implant to get. Yeah, well, it's whatever. And then I'm obviously not going to be able to upgrade his rank once. That does give you 20 points though, but you don't have to do that one. I think you can skip that one because it's 10, 10. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Yeah, and you don't need to do the last one. But I have to be MVP 25 times. Okay, that's a no. Okay, well, that does it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, AOG Gaming here. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Really shows your support. Helps me out, keeps you up to date with my content. 93 subscribers and going strong last time I checked. So you guys are amazing. Keep going. And yeah, I will probably not post something again because I need to make sure my teeth and jaw are healing properly. And they get sore when I overextend myself now, which is sucks, but it is what it is. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I can post more videos tomorrow because I don't have a lot going on. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.